What happens if you went through MEPS, you went through basic training in AIT, you got to your first duty station and you hate your job? Like, it is the worst job ever. It was a mistake picking that job. I get a lot of people that ask me, how can they change their jobs, or is there even a way that you can change your job after you've already started your job? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a little tip that you can use to your advantage if you don't like your job and you want to switch jobs mid-career. If you want to know what that tip is, then keep on watching. Before we get into the video, I just want to let you know that this video is brought to you by the Army Princess collection at www.armyprincess.com. Right after this video, head on over and shop the brand.
Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, work. There you go. Hard work, work. Everybody doing it right. Hard work, work, work. That's what I say.
Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you all who are watching me for the very first time, I'm Army Princess, U.S. Army soldier. I've been in the military over 10 years now, and I want to share my experiences with you all to help you all become the best soldiers you can be. So with that being said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, because I upload military related content every single Monday, y'all, every Monday, and you do not want to miss an upload from me. Go ahead and share this video and hit the like button as well, because it lets YouTube know that you're interested in this content and it pushes it higher up in the search engine so more people can see the video. Let's get into it. Now, I am not a retention NCO, but I just wanted to give you all a little bit of information on some options and possibilities for the people who just can't stay in their job and just really want to try to stay in the military but want to do something different. So I tell people to go to MEPS with at least 3 options. Your first option, your second option may not be available, or you may not have scored high enough for that option. So you want to definitely go to MEPS with at least 3 options. Maybe the first option wasn't available and you get the second option, and you end up joining the military, going through basic training in AIT, learning that MOS. You get to your first duty station and you realize this was not the job for me. This is just not me, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this for the rest of my career. Well, there might be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and I say might be because it's not a guarantee, but there are definitely options for people who are looking to change their MOS. So usually when you go to MEPS and you pick your job, you sign up for, let's say, a 4 to 5 year contract. Those are probably the most common amount of years that you sign up for, 4 to 5 years. Once you get to your duty station, there's something called reclassing or reclassifying. So you can reclass into a new job. Now, this typically happens when you're at the end of your contract. So when you're at the end of the contract, about 18 to 12 months out from finishing that contract, that initial contract, you would speak with the retention NCO, which is kind of like the recruiter, but the recruiter for people who are already in. So every single unit has a retention NCO. That retention NCO's job is to retain you in the military. So you would go through them to sign a new contract, to extend your contract. You would go through them for different type of options that may be available to you. And you would go to them if you want to just exit the military and get out. But their primary job is to retain you. And they sometimes offer different incentives for you to re-enlist into the military. Most people would like for you to keep your job because it's probably easier paperwork to keep that same job and you just extend your initial contract. For the people who wish to reclass, that might be an option. Now, reclassing is dependent upon the job that you want, the new job that you want, if it is available at the time that you are in your window to reclass. 18 to about 12 months out from ending your first contract, if the job that you want is available at that time, you may be able to sign a new contract to reclass into that job. Now, other things that may be determined on if you get that job is if you scored high enough on the ASVAB. Now, the GT score and the ASVAB is what allows you to pick certain jobs. So like I said, at MEPS, depending on how high you score, you may be able to get that job that you want. When you reclass, if you don't have a high enough score, just like in MEPS, to get that job, you won't be able to get it even though it's available. The other biggest thing that a lot of people run into, and this happened to me, is your MOS has to let you go. And so the current MOS that you're in has to say, you know what, we have enough 68 Quebec pharmacy technicians in the military right now. We actually got too many. So we'll let you leave the 68 Quebec pool of people and go into an analyst job. But if your MOS will not let you out, then honey child boo boo, you stuck. And that's what happened to me. I really wanted to reclass into something else, but my MOS said nope, we need you. Other things that could be dependent on you being able to get that new job that you want to reclassify in is time left in the military and time in grade. So time left in the military is exactly what it sounds like. You have to be able to have time left to take that new job. So if you are at the tail end of your contract and let's say you don't want to re-enlist, you just wanted to change jobs, they're gonna say nope, you have to re-enlist for more time and then we will let you take that job. So a lot of people try to do it at the end when they really don't want to stay in but they want to change jobs, and nope, sorry. Other thing is time in grade. So some MOSs that you want to join, you have to be in your current MOS at for a certain amount of time, or you have to be a certain rank to get to that new job. So if you don't have enough time in service, time in rank, then you may not be available to take that new job. Now there are some things that you can do if you don't have maybe time of service, time and rank, or you don't have a high enough ASVAB score. So the military does offer you a way to basically retake the ASVAB after you come in, and it's called fast class, where they offer you usually it's like 2 weeks to a month where you go to school and they kind of just retrain you on the math and the vocabulary, and then you would retake the ASVAB basically and try to get a higher score. Once you get the higher score, then you may be able to get the job that you want. That's why I say take it very, very, very serious in MEPS when you take that initial ASVAB test. That ASVAB test means a lot. It really, really does, because it could be the difference between you getting the job you want initially and not getting the job you want. The other things that may be available to you are what's called waivers. So waivers is just like a signature that says, you know what, this person doesn't have enough time in rank or time in service, but we're going to waive that and we're going to still allow them to reclass in the job. Now this comes from usually people in your direct chain of command signing off. It's a lot that goes into getting a waiver. It's not a definite or a guarantee, but it is a possibility for someone who is having trouble in the time of service, time and rank area. The option is to reclass if all of those things line up when it's time for you to sign a new contract. So I hope this really helped you all. Let me know in the comment section below if this helped and some questions you may have. Make sure you definitely share this video, hit the like button, and on that note, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Hard work, hard work. Hard work, hard work, hard work.